everyone, it's Susie, and I have my album finished that I made with the French Country Collection from Graphic 45. The cover is just kind of a collage of the 12 by 12 main page sheet that had the rooster on it. I did add a tag that was cut out of the paper and that's behind the rooster here, and just a little tag here, but the rest of it is basically the one 12 by 12 sheet that the rooster was on. And I cut out my French Country and just backed it in some cardstock. This album is pretty good size. It's an 11 1/4 by a 7, and so it's pretty large. And I used the paper flowers that they've come out with that are new. I really like those. I did emboss part of those, and I used them throughout the album. But the sheet is really nice. That has the pockets with the tags, and then these flowers, the paper flowers. And here I've just used the cinch to bind it, and I've got some of this crocheted lace, and then just some seam binding in like a chocolate and a yellow here, kind of match the sunflowers. And I'll go ahead and show you the back real quick while I've got it just kind of together there. And I did use some old vintage recipes and just cut out. I had a little pamphlet that had these in there. I think it was from 1940, and so I used that in the album. And here is one of those old recipes, the sunshine cake, on the back cover, on the back of the front cover. And then another just cut out tag here. And then this is one of the little pockets that come in the pockets and tags sheet that you can order, or well, I guess you'd call it a sheet that you can order, which actually was kind of nice because for change you didn't have to try to just make your pockets out of the, out of the paper. You kind of had something already made for you, so I thought that was kind of neat. But you can put a little something in there, just a little keepsake or something there. And here's some more of the paper flowers. And one thing about these flowers, you can kind of just bend them and curl them however you want. And then I added like a little muslin flower in there, wallet size photo mat here, and then just another piece of the paper, the tag cut out of the paper there. And I bought me a new punch. This is EK Success Punch. I had made a trip to Archivers here the last, I think it wasn't last weekend, but the weekend before last, and they had their punches 40% off, so I grabbed a couple, and this was one of them, and I really do like that punch. So, and then here is another little just vintage recipe here. Added, this is from the sticker sheet. This is a pocket that I've made, and it just holds a couple of craft recipe cards. And I can't remember where I bought the craft recipe cards from. I don't know if it was either Archivers or it was Michael's. I'm just not sure which. And then this here is just two little flip pages. This is just for photos here, just a 4x6 photo. Added a couple of the stamps from the sticker sheet with, of course, some seam binding. And then those open, and then this is the same way. I have actually just fussy cut these out, and you can, place your photo underneath there. I left enough room for them to slide underneath. And then here is on a Prima flower here with a little button for a center. A couple of craft recipe cards. And then I just used my, this is a Martha Stewart punch here. I just used my punch to kind of decorate the pocket. Added some Recollections bling, and of course the tags. And then this little one here, Bonjour, is from the sticker sheet. So, and then this page here, this is another one of those little tags and pockets. And they're all pre-scored, so all you have to do is just fold your little pockets. And then here is a little booklet I've made tied it shut with some seam binding, and you open it, and this is 7 gypsies, and you just slip that behind the little holder there, and then you can put your photo there. This is the same way, and then your photo, and then I did it on the very last one here, same way, and you can journal here, and it just sits behind that, the recipe card does, and then here is your photo mat, and then here is the back. And of course, I love seam binding. That is probably still my favorite thing right now. I just like the way it adds a little character to your album. So, and it just clips on with the Tim Holtz clip, and then here is just a little, this is from the sticker sheet here. And then here is some more of the paper flowers that I have embossed, and this is just from the paper here, and then this of course is for a photo, and it will, oh, and this is another punch that I got too while I was there that day at Archivers. And then I left this side for a couple of just wallet size photos. Here is some Recollections bling, and I've just, you know, kind of collaged that there. Added a craft recipe card with one of the little Tim Holtz baby clips there. And you could always put a photo here just behind the recipe card, so just kind of left that for that reason. And then here I've created a band that's just going to hold 3 recipe cards. I used the Tim Holtz Alcohol Inks, the caramel color, and I actually colored some of my paper clips so that I would have some kind of antiqued. And then here's another recipe from that vintage pamphlet, and I have just kind of crinkled this and place for journaling. And then that is the album. So anyway, this is my new French country album, kind of like a photo / recipe album. And you could always slip, you know, more photos even in this pocket. I've just put the recipe cards. But anyway, this is my album. Anyway, I hope that you all enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching.